Mike Carey here, and you're listening to the So We Don't Forget podcast. And there you go.
Sharon Stair, and that's right, you're listening to So We Don't Forget, the podcast where two siblings talk about So we don't forget. I'm Felicia.
And I'm Jeremy, and my beard is looking crazy right now, and my hair.
It's looking crazy. I'm gonna need to turn Jeremy up here because he's kind of low for me.
Oh, I lowered my. Sorry, I can hire myself. I lowered myself down. I was trying not to be
there
too
you
loud.
go. There you go. A little better.
Just for
me.
editing purposes. I thought it was too loud, but we're okay.
So yeah, we continue our series here, things we missed from the 90s. Of course, we're going to talk about what my dogs wrecked this week. We can give an update
we got another
on
one.
Chloe. Oh yeah, just a little one. Well, and and talk about how our week's been going. So last week we did have our giveaway people here. Did. So yeah, I hope they all enjoyed and had fun.
Mm-hmm. Stickers, man.
Yes, stickers. I am going to actually mailing out some this weekend. Well, by the time this podcast goes up, because it's going to go up on Monday, they'll already be mailed out. So be looking for them. Yes. I'm hoping to get the P.O. box squared away because I think I have to print out the paperwork again, and I don't have a printer. So.
Oh, I got a printer.
Yeah, so I might be forwarding that link to Jeremy.
It's funny because I printed something out the other day for my insurance card, and for some reason the black ink did not work. So
it's one of them things where it didn't work, but it's because you didn't have like fuchsia or something.
Probably. I mean, it's one that has what do you call it? I don't know. I hit my computer. Sorry. It's one of those ones that only has like 2 in it, but it's also like a printer where you have to do like a monthly thing too. So I'm sure it's something. I was looking at. I want to see if it like sent me any ink. HP ink or something like that, because sometimes
they
like,
send you the ink.
Yeah, they email it to you.
How do they email you ink?
They have my address.
Virtual? Oh, you said email. I'm like, so it's like virtual ink.
Oh,
is
sorry.
Real fucking ink?
Sorry. What I meant was if they send it to you, they send you a what do you call it?
Like a receipt?
An email that you know that you got that it was shipped.
Oh, well, there you go.
Well, nothing's sent to me, so I'll have to mess with it. But we'll get it figured out. Don't worry.
My hair here, yeah, I washed it last night and it dried naturally. So this is kind of how my hair is.
I noticed it looked pretty nice. Look at that.
Yeah, thanks.
I did not wash mine last night, and I worked all day, so you can tell mine looks crazy as shit.
I also used a different shampoo because I was out of my other one. It's actually Drunken Elephant, and I don't know if you know, but it's very popular right now. But the thing is, I've had this for a long time. I just never used it. I forgot about it. It was like at the bottom of the cabinet. I had it before it was popular, and I gave it a go, and I'm like, wow, okay, pretty nice. So, thanks. If you want to sponsor us,
look at me go.
Contact
sponsors,
me, please. Contact me.
Yeah. So we don't forget so we don't forget pod at gmail.com.
Thank you. We'll take any sponsorships.
Well, within reason.
Well, like a butt plug or something.
I don't know. I wasn't going to say that, but okay.
Oh, I thought that's what you were getting at.
Hey, yo.
I don't know if you can hear that.
Jamal would say, pause.
Pause.
Oh, what's going on? Jamal video gaming?
He's watching a movie. I don't know. I was saying I didn't know if you could hear my dogs out there.
Oh, yeah. We still love them.
They're being crazy. Oh, yeah.
Oh, there they are. Hello.
Oh, you can hear them?
I just heard, hi, Luna.
My guess is that I love you. Oliver and Luna playing over that ball. Or not a ball. It's a bone. But half the bone's missing because Oliver destroyed it.
Of course.
Thanks, Oliver.
Sounds like Oliver.
Jamal, stop.
I feel it's like a weekly occurrence. They're doing something. Jamal's like, be quiet. Your mother is busy. She's working.
I tried to stop.
Look, I tried. It's been 4 minutes and 28 seconds. I couldn't hold it anymore.
I couldn't hold it in anymore. Oh, goodness. Yeah, like I was saying before, I didn't know if I was going to have to go get Chloe's medicine today, but it's not going to be ready tomorrow. But I have work tomorrow, so I'm either have to pick it up after work or go pick it up Saturday morning.
That's suck a ducks.
Yeah. So I
was going to stop after work and get my oil for the motorcycle, but I decided, you know what? That's a different day problem.
That's a different day problem.
Then after
Yeah,
I got home,
Chloe
I was
had
like,
to
I
get
probably just
more.
should have stopped and got it. Oh, she got to get more?
Yeah, well, so she was still having, well, actually, because I forget, everyone doesn't know. So when she went, they said she actually had a sinus infection because when she was throwing up she got it all in her sinuses and not in her lungs. So like, oh, it's good it's not in her lungs, but it was in her sinuses, so she has sinus infection. Okay, here's this medicine. But then they're like, well, if you want to do x-rays just to be sure, we can do that. It's an extra like 2 something. I'm like, no, that's fine.
Like, no thanks,
So
big buddy.
yeah, we took the medicine for that. We've been giving it. Well, me. She's still been like literally like every day. I like come home from work and there's puke. Or I wake
Mhm.
up before I have to go to work and I have to clean up the puke. Sometimes there's poop. And then do that. But
Poor
then the
Chloe.
other day we saw literally she was walking and just like falls out of her butt.
Really?
Then yes, again. So they had called to check on her the other day because they'll like do that thing like how is everything working, blah blah blah.
Yep. hmm
I didn't answer because I was at work. I called my lunch break, but that was their lunch break because they're like closed for a little bit for lunch.
Oh, yeah.
So I was like, I'll just email them because it's easier and I'd rather email anyways than call them on the phone.
Yeah.
So I emailed them. I told them about the and
I
about
like the sound effects.
yeah, that's a poop on her butt and just how she was still getting sick some because there's this medicine she'd been put on before that's like everyone in like the ME megaesophagus group that I'm in, like everyone else, like that's the holy grail of medicine. It's called like I don't know. It's like CERNIA. Serena, not Serena. I don't know, but it works really
Serena
well for them.
Williams.
Serena Williams, she'll come to your house and help you, and it helps them so they don't throw up. It's like really good, but it's also expensive.
Of course.
Yes, as it all is. So I just asked, I'm like, can she just be put on it just to get her over that hump until she's better? And then she was like, oh, well, the vet was busy. So she just called me back today. And she was like, yeah, she's like, she can take that. The antibiotics should be working if her nasal discharge is clearing up some. I'm like, it is. So they're just like, if she still throws up on that medicine, then she might have to switch antibiotics.
Sucks.
And I was like, what about like her eating her poop? Because she does that. Like, what can I do about it? Because in the group I'm in, some of those dogs do too. And some were like, oh, add pumpkin to their food, add pineapple juice. I was like, can I do that with her or what can we do here? Because I don't want her to do it again.
Yeah.
She's like, she was like, I'm going to talk back to the vet because she had one of the texts call me.
Yeah.
I'm going to talk back to the vet and she's going to like make a list and she'll like email it to you. Which I like really appreciate when like the vet would just like email you back and forth
Oh, yeah.
instead of like trying to get hold of them is hard. And like
Yeah.
I'd rather do that than talk on the phone. But the
Especially
vet
if
she's
you like
working
talk
with,
to the like tech or whatever, and it's like a game of telephone back and forth. Oh, well, let me ask them about this. All right, I'll get back to you.
yeah, I'd rather just have them email me this stuff. So
Plus
she's supposed to do that.
Plus, then if you have email, then you have a thing to look back at too, and not like, well, what did they say again? I think they said this.
Yeah, because that's hard too.
Yeah.
But this vet is actually the vet that Juno had.
Oh. Rest in
Yeah.
peace, Juno.
So yeah, rest in peace. R.I.P. Juno. I hope you get podcasts up there in heaven, Juno. You listen to this.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, they mentioned they remember me.
They remember me. I
Um,
made a good video for Juno. I'll drop it in the description.
yeah, it's really sad. So watch it if you want to cry.
Yeah. I remember when I
yeah.
put it on at mom and dad's house with John. He watched a little bit of it and he had to leave the room. And he told me
It's
later on, he's
very
like, I had to watch it by
emotional.
myself. Yeah. But it was one of those like videos you had to make. Anyway, not to take it away, but go ahead.
But I texted Boo about it. Just like what she had said today.
Mm-hmm.
Because first I was like, oh, the vet Juno had called back about Chloe. And then I wrote up the whole message. And then I went back and at the beginning I wrote, this is not bad news. Because Boo, she'd be at work and she's like, what?
Yeah.
On her watch? What? I gotta
What's
go.
going on?
But no, so hopefully we'll pick up that medicine tomorrow and then hopefully get something I can put in her food. So why do you have to eat? I don't understand.
I don't
get
either.
it. She's like, man, I hope you
This
wouldn't
stuff's so
understand.
good. Yeah, I don't eat my own poop. No thanks.
But I will still, sorry, my mic's going to lose, get into what my dog's like this week later. Because that has to do with that too.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah. Good old Chloe Doey.
Little Chloe doing.
Oh, I have to tell you this thing Tanya had said
Oh,
on.
Lord.
No, it was just funny. So she wants to know. She was like, after the podcast, do you think Jeremy can get online? Because we were playing a little bit of the, I don't know, Fortnite literally is just copying everyone else's games. So it's the Rock Band.
Oh, yeah, it's
Fortnite.
fun. Well, some
Yeah,
of it is done by
so
Fortnite. Some of it is done by, like, people who created it. But yeah, go ahead. Anyway, go ahead. Which I just wanted to say that it was fun.
Fortnite copied it.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, so I'm like, I'm sure he'll get on. She's like, okay, well, is he gonna eat before or after? And Jamal's like, was it Jamal or Tanya? Brandon. I don't remember. We were in the party. Somebody was like,
I just want to point this
he
out
should-
that I love that you guys talk about me when I'm at work or not in the party. Remember the
Oh, yeah.
Jeremy guy? Yeah, we missed that Jeremy guy.
they're like, I hope that he eats afterwards, so then he'll be a little sassier on the podcast. They're like, yeah, like that time he told that one guy, hey man, I'm just gonna say, man, you, okay? You. Tatiana said, I know he didn't eat that time before the podcast.
I'm trying to think.
About the guy who called you racist.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. No, I did not eat
I think that
before
was the night that I did it. We did it after work or something.
Yeah,
and it was late.
I didn't eat.
Yeah.
There was one
So they were
podcast. I
hoping.
forget which one. It wasn't that one. It was a different one. But I remember I did it right before I went to work on third shift, and I didn't get to eat dinner. And I was like, ask Felicia, I was
Oh,
like in a
yeah.
bad mood afterwards. I will say shout out to Alexandra and Mom because I picked up Dad for work that night. And I'm like, I'm just so irritated, and I'm just so pissed off and so hungry. I don't get to eat dinner. And Felicia's like, I feel bad because I like had work late, whatever. I'm like, it's whatever. Like my own fault. I was just pissed off at the world, and I could not sleep that day. I was just annoyed. And then I remember I stopped to pick up Dad, and then Boo came out, and she gave me a bag with a peanut butter sandwich, and like it wasn't crackers. It was like the little donuts, like the 4 little chocolate donuts.
Oh,
like
yeah.
And then like a Coke or something. So I just ate the sandwich on the way. I remember texting you afterwards. I was like, "Thank you. I feel better already." I didn't realize in the moment how
Sorry.
like just hungry I was. I was starving. And then after that, I was like, "Feel pretty good." I was like, "I'm sorry for who I was when I was hungry."
I'm sorry about that.
That's Jamal. So that reminds me of that time on vacation when Jamal got really mad at me because he said I was taking forever.
He was hungry, and you know he loves breakfast.
Mm-hmm. So do I. I will say, I think all of us can agree breakfast is one of my favorite meals ever. I just love breakfast.
Oh, I love going out for
Especially
breakfast, too.
on vacation. Vacation breakfast is
Oh,
the
yeah.
best. But we had a buffet downstairs. We might have told the story. I don't remember. I'm just going to tell it again. And I remember he was so pissed off and like making jokes or whatever. He was just like mad, like hangry, like beyond hangry. And then we get downstairs and then we both get our plates. We sit down. He starts joking around. He's like, yeah, I think I was a little upset. Sorry about that. Or something like that. He's
Sorry
just
about
like,
that, big buddy.
yeah, sorry about that. He's like, oh, just a little hungry. And everyone just looks at Jamal like, are you serious? That's it? He's like, yeah.
He's like, what?
Well,
What's the big
Tatiana didn't want
deal?
me to eat, so I would be sassy. I did eat. I actually stopped at Jersey Mike's on the way home.
Ooh, Jersey Mike's.
Yeah, it's funny because
Well,
Doug
yeah,
and
she
Karina
was
actually went there too.
playing that. Oh,
I got
at
home.
different times?
Yeah, because I got home and I seen the bag they had on the table. Which actually, it's funny because Karina was at the eye doctor, the same place. I was like, "Oh, Doug, I seen your car." It's like, "How'd you see my car?" He's like, "Oh, you went to Jersey Mike's." I said, "Yes, I did." I was telling them, I was like, "Well, I got the podcast," and I was like, "I don't want to sit and wait for something to get done." I'm like, "I'll just stop and get Jersey Mike's. It's on the way home." So I did, and then I ate. I was like,
And it's
"That's
delicious.
pretty damn good." I always get the Italian on wheat bread, no tomato, no onion.
That's sounding good
Delicious.
right now.
Anyway,
Jersey
you
Mike's.
you can continue what you were going to say since I keep cutting you off.
Oh, so we were playing. I don't remember what song. No, it was a Meghan Trainor
But
song.
it was the rock band thing. Was it all about that bass or something? Some new one?
No, that's not on there. I don't forget what song it is. And it's me, Tanya, and Brandon.
Mm-hmm.
And Tatiana's like, why does she keep saying Tony Basso? Tony Basso. Brandon starts laughing. She turned that bass up. Oh, she thought in the song they're saying Tony Basso's. And they're saying, turn the bass up.
Wow, Tanya.
So shout out, Tanya.
She's
We can play that
angrily
song
typing
out.
right now. That's not what I meant. Okay.
And Jeremy can hear you say that once we go ahead and play.
Yeah. So she wants to play Rock Band is what she's getting at. Or the Fortnite version of Rock Band. I will
Fortnite
say,
version.
there's been like a lot of different game modes on there now. I actually like it. Like there's more than just
There's
like the
a
actual battle
lot.
royale. Yeah. Like me and Tatiana were playing like a murder mystery one last night. It was crazy.
I
They have,
already
like
said
Rocket
that.
League.
Excuse me.
It's a bunch of crazy. I want to try the Rocket League version too. They got a lot of on there.
Yeah, it's totally it's changed from how it used to be, that's for
Yeah,
sure. But
it's
we were
funny.
saying how
Yeah.
fun would it be if they had Rock Band
Mm-hmm.
back with the instruments, but each person could have an instrument at their own house and it would just connect.
That would be
Like
cool.
Brandon could be at his place with drums.
I could play
Someone
guitar.
could have guitar. Someone would
I
have the
actually have a
mic.
Rock Band
Yeah.
guitar over there. Actually, on I don't know about Mac, but I know a PC you can download. It's called what the hell is it called? It's not called Rock Band.
I remember you talking about it before. It's called something else though.
Yeah, Rock Band PC. What is it called?
The pip-de-de-de-doo.
It's an open source thing because I remember downloading it and all like the songs for it and stuff. I mean, it's totally legit. Don't worry.
Yep, it's very legit. I
What
remember
is
you
it
talking
called?
about it when you were
Oh, there it
playing
is. Clone Hero,
Clone Hero. What a weird
I
name.
think. Yeah, Clone Hero, because they're cloning like Rock Band and Band Hero and Guitar Hero.
Oh.
But like all the songs that are download, I have it on this PC. I should play it again because I remember for a little bit there I was addicted to it. I was playing it all night. And all of a sudden, I just be singing like, "What are you doing?" Oh, I'm playing this song right now, and I'm like, "Oh, I'm playing this song."
Oh, I'm playing.
Reminds me of Star Power back in the day.
Brandon was just mentioning that. He was like, "Do you remember when
That
you
is
were
a
on the edge
core
of the
memory
couch?"
for all of us.
For me, yeah. And I activated Star Power, and you had to tilt it up. And as I did it, I just flew up the side of the couch.
She was sitting on the chair, or the armrest of the couch, and then she fell
And
off.
I told Brandon, it literally just today again, I was like, I just was, as I was falling, I was thinking, like, I hope, because I knew he had his pocket knife in his bag. And I was like, what if it's open and I fall on it? I said, how I had time to think about that before I fell.
It was funny.
I don't know,
You
but I was
activate Star
scared.
Power, and you're or something like that, and she just falls over. You're and she just fall over.
Fell off that.
He had his pocket knife in there too, because I remember his kick pedal would break all the time, so he'd always like MacGyver it. But we joke and call it MacGruber because it was just like he had. I don't even know what it was. It was like shims taped around it so it would work.
Brandon, I said, why do you always have to break that? He said, no, it's just a kick pedal, and it's because they would break. I said, I don't think you're supposed to be hitting it that hard.
Yeah, I'm saying we would move with the floor with that.
They would. The drum set would get closer and closer to the TV.
Then we started putting like towels and down to keep it from moving. I remember one time he came over to bring the game over. He brought the game, but he forgot the controller, so then you couldn't sing. So then he went and got that. He came back, and then he forgot something else. He had to go back to his house again. So I was like, I'll just go with you this time. He's like, all right. And we went there and we came back, and then we finally got to play. That's what we did back in the day. It'd be funny because we went from literally playing Rock Band to then playing real music with each other.
That is true.
Yeah.
You know, when Jamal walked past and see me playing it, he was like, the funny thing is that you guys could play this in real life.
Yeah, it's true.
I was like, yeah. Well, Tanya was playing bass. I was like, yeah. I was like, I don't know if Tatiana can play bass. She could try.
Actually, I do have I don't know if I have a picture or no, I have a video of it, but I showed her one day how to play Brain Stew on the bass because it's like really easy chords. Let's see if
Very easy.
Yeah.
A lot of their early, I don't know about their music now, but early music was really easy to play.
Mm-hmm. But in a good way. Like
Tatiana, comment down below. Do you know how to play still?
Yeah, if you do, let us know. Let's see. I don't see it on here. I think I need to get Tatiana. Let's see.
Oh, because you sent it to her?
Well, no, because she's in the video. Maybe it'll grab her face or something. Because I literally saw
a video of her.
Yeah, it's a video of her playing bass. I literally saw it the other day.
Nope, it's gone forever.
Yep, I guess it's not here. I know it was like 20. Nope, because I already went from 2021 to 2018. Well, what the heck, man?
Well, Tatiana, you're going to have to make a new video of you playing it and send it in. Yeah, so we can play it here.
I'm just going to keep looking back for it now as we're talking about. Go ahead.
I was going to mention, because we were talking about Blockbuster the other episodes.
Oh, yeah.
Did you see that in Orlando right now they have like a pop-up Blockbuster?
I did see that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Adam the Woo actually made a video about it. He went there. I didn't watch the video yet, but I saw that he posted about it. And like, yeah, you can go there and they have like VHS, DVDs, Blu-rays too, but like not to rent. Like you can just buy them. But I was like, I would like to just go though. Like,
me too.
I don't know. That would be fun. Yeah, and I was like, dang, like nothing like that over here though.
No, well, they do have a Titanic experience thing going on in Chicago right now.
I do remember you talking about that.
I want to go.
I wanted to always go to the real, like, I think it's a museum, right?
Or they build a life-size version?
The one where you can like put your hand in the cold water. There's like actual artifacts from the ship.
Oh, yeah.
I want to say it's in Tennessee.
I want to go.
I think that's where it is. So we should go at some point.
We should.
We have a lot of places we need to go, though. Especially lately, I'd be like, damn, I want to go somewhere.
Here's a cool video
You
with
found it?
Thaddeus. No, but I found a cool video with
Press me.
Thaddeus. So this is for all this is for all the ladies
Excuse
out
me.
there.
Oh. I think about that video sometimes.
Me too. I like the smile at the end.
The funny thing was that Alexandria sent that to all her brothers, and I was like, if your brother loves you, he'll send you a video of him dancing to the song. And Thaddeus is
He was
the only one who responded. And speaking of Thaddeus,
Oh God, what did Thaddeus do now?
I just wanted to say, when we had went to the vet
Oh boy.
over the weekend,
Mm-hmm.
we're driving on Green Bay Road coming back, right?
Oh, this is a good one.
Yeah, and
I
We're
found
at
a
a
video of Tanya.
stoplight.
It's not the one, but it's a good one I'm going to show. But go ahead.
we're at the stoplight, and I'm like, oh, that car in front of us looks like Thaddeus and John's car. And I was like, no, I don't think they're out here. And then the light turns. I see like the guy in the passenger seat look over, and he's talking. And I was like, if that's John, he's probably telling Thaddeus, you should go in it. Light turns green. Jamal's like, you think that's your brothers? They floor that. They are gone. Gone.
Well, she
And
said,
I'm
yep,
like,
that's them.
yeah, that's them. That's them right there. I can tell by the way they're driving. He's like, how do you know? And I said, well, then we got to that one thing. I said, if they turn left, that's them going home. And then it's them going home. So I rolled down the window to wave. And John's like, and I'm like, and I asked him, I said, what are you taking off like that for? Like I text him, I'm not yelling out the window, hey, what are you doing? Because I still had the green. But yeah, they took off and he's like, oh, I thought we were going to race. I said, John, I was behind you. How the hell was I supposed to race? Oh, well, I don't know. I thought you'd come over to the side of us. No, John, I didn't.
Oh, John.
John thinks that their car is just A1. And I'm going to know if John listens to this podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm going to know if he listens to the podcast because he will comment about that. I know he will.
Yes, he will.
Yes, he will.
Here's a video of Tatiana and
oh, yeah, play your video.
Jonathan from, I want to say 2014, 2015.
Oh, wow.
I think 2014.
You're little, Tatiana. There goes me.
Oops. Bye. I didn't mean to put
Bye.
the Snapchat there at the end, but it's there. What the heck's going on here?
Speaking of Tatiana, she was when we were playing the Rock Band thing earlier. Well, it's not. It's Fortnite Rock Band, whatever.
Yeah.
We were playing it, and there's this like literally just like a breakdown in the song, right? Like well, not a breakdown. It's just like instrumental part, right?
Yeah.
Whatever you want to call it. And we're playing it. There's no words or nothing. And all of a sudden, Tatiana said, "This reminds me of Daybreak." I'm like, "The church?" Yeah. I said, "Why?" I don't know. I started thinking about Daybreak. I was like, Tatiana, I think God's trying to connect with you right now. She goes, "Oh, really? Hey, Jesus." I said, Tatiana. She said, "What?" He said, "You do not talk to Jesus like that." Brandon said he's looking over at Mary right now like,
Found
oh,
it.
God, she's so embarrassing. Oh, there you go, Tanya. Is it a video?
Oh, hang on. Hopefully, Mom and Dad don't mind me showing their entire basement. Hang on. Oh, wait, hold on. She's a little off, but she got the thing.
She's a little off. Wow. You see that, Tatiana? He just, what does Jamal say?
She was
People
playing
love to just yell your mistakes or downfalls.
There's Tanya on the bass.
All right, Tatiana, pick it back up. Let's see what you got.
Yeah, see what you got. She's going to say, I don't even remember the things. She's going to be upset now that I called her out.
Yeah, how dare you?
But so Jesus is calling her. There you go, Tatiana.
And she said, "Hey, Jesus." I said, Tatiana. He said that Jesus is just looking like, oh my God, she is so
He's like, oh my God, Tatiana,
forget it. I don't even want to talk to her
you're
now.
Embarrassing me.
Jamal's like, you said that to him like you were going to talk about him after he walked away. No, I'm not. I said, yeah, you are. You were going to talk about his sandals. I know you were.
Yes, you were. Wow, Tanya. Tatiana, you better apologize right now.
Yeah, I said he was trying to connect with you, and that's what you did.
She's like, oh, hey. She's like, oh, hey.
How's it going? Speaking of Tatiana, though, I did see Tatiana. We've been talking about you a lot this episode. What's going on? We do have quite a few Tatiana comments on our comments
we
for this
do.
week.
Guess we can get into those.
The first one's not her.
Really?
Yeah, I think we got like 42 comments.
Oh, wow. 1 second here.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Where am I looking here? Oh, there it is. Okay. She is the first comment.
Tanya Brown?
Yeah.
She always is. The
Tatiana
thing
Leach,
is,
actually.
yeah. Oh, well, yeah. Did Alexandria actually comment this week?
Yes, she did. She
I know
commented 1 day ago.
She was a little behind on the other ones.
Mm-hmm. It's funny. The other day I said something about how the winners are chosen. She said, I didn't even comment this week. I said, well, whose fault is that?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we're going to start with Tatiana. Glad Jamal got a new gaming chair! Exclamation point.
Yeah.
Bike rides are fun.
Our free one.
I almost keep winning in Fortnite. I hope I can win soon before the season ends. Well, we'll have to find out. Then she said, I still want to be a tattoo artist. Not sure how and when I should start. Alexandria commented, didn't your art teacher say she knew someone if you still wanted to be a tattoo artist? Tatiana. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Because I know that's how she said it, too.
They are making new Switch. That's the rumors I heard, but I haven't seen anything there. Then she said,
I won't
love
buy
the
the new
outfits.
Switch, though. I need to play the one I have.
So do I. I need to get online for it still. Then she said, you should do hats for your merch. And we commented, that's a great idea. I would wear one.
I would wear one. I know I would.
I would
nice
too.
dad hat.
Yeah. So you don't forget, and then it can say the world's most hated podcast on the back.
Yeah,
on the back. On the back sounds better. The world's most hated podcast. Yeah, see?
That is better because you know how people be talking behind your back.
Exactly. That was my point.
Hey.
Mm-hmm. They don't think we're not listening. Guess what? We are, man. Then Karina says hello with a heart. Then she says, yeah, I think
Karina.
that wheel was rigged. LOL. Alexandra comments, laughing face.
I just put it in. I put it in.
Then Karina said, Chloe, I hope you are doing okay. And then Karina said, at Jeremy, Marshall said, keep my name out your mouth in Will Smith's name and Will Smith's voice.
Yeah, because you were talking about the boy.
Just a little bit. Alexandra said, that's Jonathan's favorite thing right now. That and it was a G.I. Jane joke. I guess they must have found the video of the whole Will Smith thing. Then she says, we have cashbacks. CC at my job in case you guys are interested. Oh, cashback credit card, I guess. Oh,
I'm like, what's CC? Credit card?
Yep. Then she said, oh, Felicia, those cows are so cute.
Yeah, I love those cows.
And she said, I'm so excited you guys are in the wedding. I heard the best man is taking us to Magic Kingdom to eat unlimited cheeseburger egg rolls, LOL. I don't think that's happening.
I don't think the best man has any money.
The best man has to buy a lot of stuff, so probably not. Then Alexandra commented, yeah, I heard it's a 5-day all expenses paid trip. Oh, how do we go from Magic Kingdom to a 5-day expense trip?
Well, just tell them they can have one of their sponsors pay for it.
Here you go. This is what you guys can do. You can all go there, but you got to pay for yourself.
I don't even have money to pay for myself.
Then she said, now they're doing, well, we got credit cards. Then she said, I think Doug or I should be a guest, LOL. Then she said, her or Karina or Doug.
Who said this?
Karina.
Okay.
Felicia's like, I'm so confused. Who, what, when, where, why?
I didn't know what was happening anymore. I don't know what happened.
She zoned out to thinking of standing in front of the castle, and then she got a little sad. I'll be honest. I was thinking at work the other day. I'm just like, I wish I was just walking around Disney Springs right now, or just driving around. One of my favorite things when we go on vacation is just driving around to place somewhere, and we have like no place to be, so we just drive around. Yeah. Hey, let's go here. Okay. You just put on some music, just talk about whatever. Like, I mean, went on this past one in December. We even had like a little therapy session in the car the one day.
Yeah, we do that quite a bit.
It happens.
And
one thing turns into another. Yeah.
Do you see the new restaurant they have there? I really want to try Summer House.
We're talking about Florida. We need to go back, which I really want to go back. Would you say again? Sorry?
Summer House, the new restaurant at Disney Springs.
Yes, I heard it. I want to try it.
Have you seen all the cookies they have?
No, I have not.
Oh my God. People are saying, oh, they're better than Gideon's. And they look like it because they're not these thick cookies.
I would say
they're
Gideon
thinner.
Is okay.
Oh. I'm gonna send you. I'm gonna find a picture on Instagram and send it to you of the Summer House cookies.
Mm-hmm.
They look so good.
Mr.
Morrow literally. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah,
it was one of the old restaurants, and now it's Summer House.
Did Mr. Martin do a video on it?
Yeah, multiple. A lot of people have.
I'll have to watch it then.
But
I
he
seen him
went there
post
for
something about it.
breakfast
I
too.
just watch it yet. Oh, they have a breakfast?
He went there.
We always
Tell
did
me
say that
why.
our goal was always to get breakfast at Disney Springs. Just hasn't happened yet. It will be.
We need to.
Anyway,
He had pancakes. He had a cinnamon roll.
Ooh.
And he had all
My
this stuff.
man.
And I'm watching this video when I was at the gym the other day. I'm walking on the treadmill watching it like, oh my God, I'm so hungry. I want all this junk, but I'm eating better right now.
Yeah, well, that's what we say on vacation. Calories don't count.
He went there, right? Did all his stuff. He went home, and then he's like, well, my friend just texted me and asked me if I want to watch a movie, and he's going to Disney Springs. I don't know what he's going to see, but I'm going to go. So he literally just walked his dog. He goes back, and then they went to Summer House, because you can just, if you want to just walk in and get a cookie, you can do that. You don't have to do the restaurant part. So he walks in, he gets a cookie. He's like, well, it's in a bag, and I'm shopping at Disney Springs, so I'm just walking in with my cookie. And he walked in with his cookie and ate it while he watched the movie.
That is
I forget
awesome.
what movie he saw. Yeah. So I want to do that.
Well, we do need to go back to
about
Disney
Springs a lot.
I love Florida. Florida is our happy place, man. That's why we got.
And think about that at night when you get that Dole
Can't
Whip.
really show it very good, but palm tree.
I can't. Mine's literally in the back of my ankle, so I'm not contorting myself to show it.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of the best way to. I give up.
Flex. No, flex and show it, Jeremy. Yeah, that's right. For everyone who didn't know, Jeremy is a tattoo. Oh, look at that. Jeremy's working now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at that. It does look pretty good. I will say.
He's like, wait, hold on.
Actually, no, because yesterday I went to the gym with Doug and the boys. Was it yesterday or was it the day before?
It was yesterday because I meant to ask you who you went with.
That's right. It was yesterday because I went with the boys after I drove the Corvette, whatever. But like, I feel it in my arms today because like we did bench and but we actually went a little hard yesterday. I was like, look at us, man. This time we made sure that Doug wasn't going to blow his shoulders out. And we say that because last time we went to the gym, Doug, because you know how Planet doesn't have a bench, so you have to put like a bench underneath like the squat rack thing. So Doug put it in. I'm looking at Doug as he's doing it. I'm like, something don't look right here. All of a sudden, this guy just walks over and just looking at him, looking at us. He's like, you're going to blow your shoulders out doing that. He's like, and that's right. I didn't tell you this. And Doug just kind of, he like racks it. He's like, you're way too far forward. I said, I was just looking at that. Like something doesn't look right. And then.
So wait, was he lifting the weight behind him?
Basically, yeah. So instead of like at his chest, it was like here. And you know how it's on like a.
Oh, he's like.
It's kind of like an incline. I mean, it was more like kind of by his neck, but it was like high. I'm like, that doesn't look right. Like he actually helped. The funny part was after he's like, well, I'll help you guys. Can you spot me? So I said, oh yeah, Doug, get over there.
What was he spotting him on?
Bench. She was doing this like the same thing basically. I think the main thing he was looking for someone to spot him, and then he saw Doug, and he's like, the
he was
is
like,
this?
Jesus.
So this time he made sure that wasn't gonna happen, but yeah, but then we did some other exercise. It was pretty good though, but the bench felt pretty good. But I felt that I was like messing with my sheet last night before I went to bed, and I was just like, oh my God, my arms are dead right now.
Jerry's like, I've been working out.
I felt it today when I was at work a little. I was lifting a few things. I'm like, arms are sore, but that's good. It means we're hitting the gym.
Yeah, Bean says working. I want to get back into. You got to pull the sleeve up.
Oh yeah. I want to show off the tattoo. Like, oh, I got a tattoo.
Check him out. Reaches that way. I want to get back and using the squat rack, but I'm scared. I don't know. I feel like I literally can't even. I haven't done it in so long. I'm like, I don't even know if I can lift just the bar. So I'm scared to embarrass myself.
When we used to go to Brandon's house to work out, my record I think was like, we thought it was 245, but turns out the weight Brandon had was actually off, and it was like more weight. And I remember every single week we would do legs. And he'd always be like, come on, just go for it. I'm like, no. Then that time I was like, I'm exhausted, whatever. I'm like, I'm not going to do it. He's like, just try. I'm like, okay. And then I remember I did one set and I was like, you know what? Let's go for a PR. And then I was like, I'm probably just going to do one. And then I ended up doing like 6 reps. I was like, I think I could do more. And he's like, take it easy. I remember the next day I barely could walk. I love squats. I love squats doing it because I feel like I can lift a lot of weight just the way I'm built, whatever. But at the same time, afterwards, it just sucks because you're just dead.
Where you're at that point where, I mean, for a guy, it's not as bad, but like when you can't even get on the toilet, get up and off the toilet.
Yeah, pretty much.
And then obviously, like you're a girl, so you're going to sit more. And then if you're drinking a lot of water.
Oh, boy.
I remember before there's a handicap railing at the bathroom at work. I remember when I was doing legs pretty bad, I had to grab onto it to sit down and get up. I remember like, oh my God. Whew.
I remember we had this like step platform at work that I had when I was in a different department that I had to like go up and down, and I always dreaded after a leg day because I'd have to like go up like sideways because it hurt so bad. But man, what a time to be alive. But I do love training. Legs
Hit 'em
suck, but
tomorrow.
it sucks when you have the leg pain. But in the moment, it's like, man, that was a good workout. But I need to do squats
Yeah.
again. I want to hit my PR again. But at the same time, like you said, it just sucks.
Well, and it's hard too. Well, I know Planet has the Smith machine, but it sucks because you're restricted to the track.
Right, yeah.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
Jeremy, just have 2 gyms. Go to Planet and go to Razor.
I mean, the dream
And I
would be to have a
forgot
gym
the
in my
other day-
basement, but maybe one day.
Would you work out though?
I feel like I'd work out more because it's in the basement.
Would you? I feel like I wouldn't.
I don't know. I mean,
don't
I
know.
say that now, but then I also have a treadmill in the basement that I don't use as often as I should either.
Well, see, that's what I'm saying. I feel like because it's at home. If you have to get up and go somewhere, I feel
That's
like it's
different.
different.
Yeah.
And the sauna, I love the sauna. I went back in the sauna the other day at Razor.
Good times.
I don't know. It's just, I just love in there after your workout. I sit in there for 10 minutes and you just sweat. It's all nice and hot. Oh, I love it. I love it. But it stinks. I don't, like tomorrow I have to go before work because I work later.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have to get Chloe's medicine after. So
Yep.
I can't go after work. And I'm not going to go in the sauna and then go to work.
Right. No. No thanks.
No. But tomorrow, since I do have to go before work, I'm literally going to go to, wake up, do all the dog.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully there's no mess to clean up. And then
knock on wood for you.
go to the gym. I'm going to hit legs. I'm going to try, get that workout in and literally drive straight to work. And then I have to do a parent-teacher conference.
Oh, lovely. Full time,
That's
you're
like-
just going to be like, I can't walk. I'm sorry, but it's leg day.
I was sitting there thinking, like, these people have no idea. I was just killing it at the gym.
I remember, like, I don't even know how long ago it was, but it was a while ago. I remember it was, like, the joke was, like, they never skipped leg day when everyone did. And then, like, they had this huge chest and but they have these tiny little legs, so they never hit legs.
Never.
Never skipped leg day, man.
All right.
yeah.
Sorry for interrupting Karina.
That's okay. Oh, I forgot all about that, honestly, because then we started going on a tangent.
He's like, what
I
are you
forgot
talking
how
about?
well, because I just forgot how we got into that whole thing. I was like, how did we get here?
We started at Disney Springs. I
Yeah.
know that.
Mm-hmm.
So you're talking, you're talking
Oh
about
yeah,
Magic
about the
Kingdom.
expensive paid, yeah. But I was just
Mhm.
saying, like, I know I said it before. Yeah, the other day I was just like, man, I just wish we were just driving around Florida, and like, what I will say though, I know we're supposed to go back comments, but
We'll get there.
Staying on site like is a whole nother experience. We just went to Disney the one day, but even with
Mhm.
staying on site, like, just the fact you can use the buses from your
Oh, the
hotel
buses.
is amazing. Like going to Disney Springs, because the thing with
It's
Disney
amazing.
Springs, we love Disney Springs. Like, we'll drive there, which we normally do. We're on vacation, we'll drive there, but it's just so much easier just to get on the bus and just get driven to Disney Springs, and like that's it. You don't have to
Well,
borrow
and it's
where you
nice too
park.
because, like, what if you go to? You don't have to worry about parking.
No, you don't.
And what if you go and like some people in your group, like, say someone was like, "Oh, I want to take a shower before I go," and you're like, "Well, I don't want to wait. I want to go."
Yeah.
They can catch the next bus
Yeah.
that'll be there.
Unlike, well, now we gotta wait, sort of thing. Or like, even the day we went to Disney, I remember because you guys asked, like, "Oh, is there anything special? Like, you gotta get into the park early?" Like, no, to show you they're at the hotel, whatever. And like, even asked, "Well, what time's the first bus?" And I think it was like 7:30, but the park didn't open at 9. I remember we got there like a little before 7:30, I think. Or no, it was before 7:30, and it was already.
It was like
Heck.
7, I thought.
It was like just after 7. It was early, and I remember you and Jamal were like a little bit behind us, but I remember we even got on the second bus. There was that many people. I was
Yeah.
like, I did not expect. We even
People
went to
are
Hollywood
not
Studios. I'm like, I
joking.
didn't think about
I was
it.
saying that wasn't Magic Kingdom because you know
No.
Magic Kingdom would be even
We saw
more.
Magic Kingdom. That was crazy. They had 2 buses immediately for Magic Kingdom.
Yeah,
they
because
know.
they already knew.
Yeah, it was funny too
No,
because
I
on the
wish.
bus, a lady was talking to her husband about Star Wars, and she said, like, oh, maybe a couple people will go there. He said, everyone in this bus is going to be going to Star Wars to that ride.
Everybody's going there.
Yeah, and I seen a lot of people that were on our bus that went to the Star Wars ride with us, Rise of the Resistance.
Yeah.
But anyway, so point being, I just missed it, and it was great. Plus, also, Disney Hotel, so you got to order on your phone food and go downstairs, pick it up. That was awesome.
I love
that
that.
cookie. The cookie. We've talked about it.
I literally posted that about Broke Girl Travel like just the other day.
I think about the cookie all the
Might have been
time.
yesterday.
Anyway.
I think about it too.
Yeah. Then Karina said Marshall would be a
myself.
great guest speaker, too, which she would. And then Karina said, watch Doug's one comment win the next giveaway. Well, he's going to have to comment again because it resets now.
Oh, yeah.
And then she said,
better
Lisa
hurry.
Frank was so cool. All right,
I did
now
love
time
Lisa
for
Frank.
Alexandria. Shout out to Jamal for finding a new chair. Yes, see you, Jamal. Everyone's happy for you finding a chair.
Woo-hoo.
Which is still funny that Jamal told us to start this podcast. He would listen. I think he has yet to listen to a single episode.
He still has to make us our intro.
Yeah,
I think he forgets. He used to have a lot going on.
it's okay. We'll forgive him. Then Alexander said, I want to try the clear protein. I use Premier Protein in my coffee, but this would be nice. So another option.
Have you? I thought you told me she ordered it, but I have yet to hear her
This was 1 day ago.
say anything about it. I'll have to ask her.
Then she said, I don't know if I even have a bike anymore. And then she put a bike emoji. Then she
emoji.
said, then say you lost 8 pounds, Jeremy. Don't cut yourself short. Fine. Well, actually, I lost another 2 pounds this week. So
So he's up to 10. Congratulations.
10, possibly a little more. Oh, yeah, there we go. Let's
Where's
do
the
that.
things? You don't have to put them up and down. When you do you do palms out or palms in?
Palms out always. Remember when that was Tatiana's
you
thing
see
for a
that-
while?
Still is.
That was the thing
You
back
see
in the
that
day,
one
too.
thing where it says guys do it like this.
Sometimes, but it's very rare. But normally it's like this.
If you're in a picture and doing it like this, I guess. Whatever.
Anyways, the dog. This is Alexander again. The dog's watching
That was
Felicia
middle
cleaning
finger.
and
You might wanna-
crying like, "What the? Well, you did this." Yeah, I know he did middle finger.
Yeah.
She said, "Hopefully this week will be a nice weekend for you both and Chloe." And well,
Last weekend?
yeah, I guess we'll find out. Well,
Well, it was last
she
weekend.
meant
or she mean this weekend?
it must be this week.
Oh,
because
this
she-
weekend.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully. I hope so.
She said, hopefully Marshall will keep his feet happy this year. I need to remember to make his appointment for his allergy shot. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. It's another thing that's on that card is he also had to get allergy shots because the allergy medicine wasn't working enough. Okay, then.
Yep.
Anyways.
They're not hurt, by the way. They do that. Oh, okay. It's Amazon. So Oliver cries if he doesn't get to look out the window first. So.
Wow. Then she said, it's wedding time, 2 exclamation points. And she says, I worry about changing odorant, so I just stick with the same thing. Yeah, pretty much. Plus, I don't want to stink, so.
Yeah.
And she said, P.O. Box to come soon. Yep, it's still coming soon. Shout out to Water. You are the best and not appreciated enough. That is true. I seen one thing. It was like when I was younger, I thought that alcohol was an adult drink, but I became an adult and I realized that water is the actual adult drink. Because it really is.
It is.
Speaking
It
of
really
water,
is.
let's take a drink.
Okay. Cheers, everybody. Stay hydrated. I've been doing really well on my water intake lately, I think. Better than I was before.
That's good.
Also, if you want a little treat
Mm-hmm.
to put in here, get the Propel packets.
There you go. Doug, you can have your PS4 back. Oh, look at that, Doug. Alexander's so nice to you.
Did he comment?
No. Doug's been
That's 'cause you
saying
don't get it.
Doug's been saying for however long, he's like, I miss PlayStation because he didn't play it for like a year. So Tatiana, this is what happened. He was said, oh, maybe I'll give it to him whenever. Tatiana was at my house one day. She's like,
Mhm.
I wonder if Doug give me this PlayStation. I'm like, why don't you call him? Okay. Picks up their phone. Actually, I think she used my phone. Maybe I don't know. She just called Doug on speakerphone. She's like, Doug. He's like, hey, can I have your PlayStation? He's like, what? Yeah, can I have the PlayStation? Yeah, I don't play it. Sure. Really? Yeah. Okay. He's like, wait. And then she's like,
You're
wait.
okay, thanks, bye.
What about your monitor? Yeah, I'm not gonna use it. Okay, I'll take that too. And then they literally used it in the setup downstairs.
Wow, Tommy.
So they had 3 PS4s and the PlayStation 5 still. So they still have Doug's because he's been saying I want to play, but like I want to wait till after the winter to get PS5s. They're expensive. I'm like, just talk to them. They literally have your PS4. Just like they're not even using it right now.
Yeah.
I'm like, they don't need all the PlayStation 4s. Then she said, I'm having a morning and forgot about the little mental health talk. And Jeremy saying my feelings are valid was it for me. Sorry if I made you cry, Boo. I could just see Boo just sitting there
She
like,
probably, I could just see her.
Jeremy said my feelings are valid.
It just starts crying.
Oh,
Not knowing her, she was just
I'm sorry.
blubbering.
Yeah, hopefully you'll be okay.
But it's good to cry. Get it out.
Alexander said, I ordered a switcher on the
So you
time you
don't
guys yours and they
later.
canceled the order after because I was like, this is too much money. I forgot you did that. Remember? She's like, oh yeah, I bought a Switch. All of a sudden, she's like, nah, I didn't need it. I guess it's
Yeah.
good you didn't because we didn't play it. And then she said, Jeremy probably does miss being bad. When was it? When did I say I was bad? Was it a kid or what? I don't remember.
Maybe.
Tatiana doesn't pay attention to her surroundings. She's working at it though. No, she doesn't. I have a very good story about that.
She's working on it. No, she's not.
On vacation. Remember that one? I think enough time has passed. I probably could tell. After first watch, I think enough time has passed.
Yeah.
So it's been like 3 years now. So back in 2021, we had first watch. Oh, sorry, Tatiana. I just see her in my mind. So there's this curb, right? But it's like I will admit though, it was a taller curb than it seemed like it was a taller than normal curb, okay? And there's these people sitting outside. We finished eating, and for whatever reason, like she had my camera for me, whatever. Oh, I think I told her to hold my camera because
I think it was before I think we just put our name in, right? Or do we finish eating?
It was after because we were getting ready to walk to the car. Because you guys, that's right. Because you.
Oh yeah, because
you were looking about
we
getting coffee. Yeah, because you were. That's right. Because you were sitting there debating coffee, and I asked her to hold my camera while I got my keys or something. Anyway, so we're there, and she went to turn. She didn't pay attention. I still remember because that was the back, like, wear masks everyone still. Because I still remember with the mask over her face. She went to move. She completely misses the curb and tumbles. But it was
she
like
fell off the curb.
Slow motion tumble because I just see her with my
into
camera.
the road.
Yeah, I will say though, she did protect the camera. Because I look over and I see it in slow motion happening. She starts falling. She immediately like tuck and rolls with the camera. The worst part, there was people sitting on a bench there. And the lady gets
thankfully no cars came through.
She's like, "Are you okay?" Tatiana was so embarrassed.
Well, no, because we were all laughing at her.
I'm sorry, Tatiana. And we asked
her if
she was okay.
And then a lady came up and touched her arm.
Yeah, she
said, "Are you okay?"
She's like,
and Tatiana was so embarrassed. And then she's sitting in the coffee shop afterwards, and she's like, has her legs scraped up and everything. Poor Tanya.
Yeah. But she afterwards, she was like, embarrassed at her. She's like, "I made sure to protect your camera, Jeremy." I'm like, "I seen that, but are you okay?" Yeah, we started laughing, but it was slow motion. She immediately, it was one of those things like, you're embarrassed. You immediately jump back up and just try to walk away. The lady stopped her. She's like, "Are you okay?"
Yeah, you don't know when to.
Poor
to see
Tanya.
that.
I still bring that up to her from time to time because it made me laugh so much. I'm sorry for laughing out loud like that, but it just looked hilarious. And then afterwards, I'm like, "Did you not pay attention?" "No, I didn't realize it was that close to the edge." Poor Tanya. But I feel enough time has passed. We can talk about this story. It's probably the first time Mom heard it. So guess what, Mom Tatiana Phil?
She's okay.
Yeah, and then the last comment is Alexandra. "Another great podcast. Thank you for making content for us." No problem.
Of course. All right. That's it for comments, because otherwise I'll get into it. My dog's wrecked this week, and we can get into finishing our 90s thing here.
Sure.
So now it's time for one of my dogs wrecked this week.
Nice.
I don't hold the rainbow. Sorry. So obviously this has to do with Chloe being sick. This actually happened yesterday. So I obviously had work. I stopped at Aldi to get some more food. And Chloe, for some reason, had the poop falling issue. I said she needs a drawstring on. But I don't know if I mentioned earlier, it might be one of the medicines she takes daily that I guess can like have that happen. So we might be switching that out. We're gonna see. But anyways, I came home my lunch break. Let me back up here. Came home my lunch break. I was sitting in the parking lot at my work, letting my car warm up because I have to run home really quick and like walk the dogs. And if I have time, I can feed the dogs. I didn't have time because yesterday I had a shorter break. So I look on the camera to check Chloe. I see that there's poop in the kitchen. I have a camera in there, by the way. And I see Chloe over. I had Chloe over by it, and she looks like she's about to eat it. So I'm on the freaking thing. I'm like, "Chloe, get away from there!" And she's like, where the hell is she? So I am just driving home because I don't live that far with my phone open with like a microphone on, saying, "Chloe, no. Get home." And you can tell she ate some because you can tell like, oh, there was poop there and now it's not.
Yep.
So I clean up the rest of it.
Nom, 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 nom. This is delicious.
I clean up the rest of it. I literally have time for them to just go outside, pee. I'm like, "You got to go back in. I don't have time." I'm like, "Chloe, please don't get sick." So anyways, I come home with my Aldi groceries and I will walk in and I'm like, "Yep." So she did eat. She got sick all over. She's been locked in the kitchen because otherwise she gets it's just carpet everywhere else. And I'm like, I can't have that again. So it was all in the kitchen. So I'm using my little dustpan and squeegee and and then I got all my antibacterial wipes and all this and that. It was all up under the table. Huge, a huge amount of it. Then it was in piles. And then tell me why she did it all over that brand new bed. I don't think I mentioned it before, but last weekend I went to go find her a bed to lay in because she's in the kitchen and I felt bad. She didn't have anything. And it was a big bed too. She all over that bed. Well, she didn't.
Oh,
She
Chloe.
threw up. She threw up her all over it. And I'm like, there's no way I can watch this. Like, it's huge. There's stuffing in it. So it was ruined. So I
A
had
brand
to throw
new
it
one.
out.
That's sad.
Yep. So that's what they wrecked this week.
That's sad. You know what's funny but not funny? Tim from work actually said he had to go buy a new dog bed because his dog also its dog bed recently. He was saying too that is like he went somewhere and he came home and his dog right in front of the fireplace, and he said it's like one of those that's like it's like some material that's like really hard to clean up. He said so that was fun. But I was just looking here and it told me it's like, oh, one in the audience. I'm like, who the is in the audience? And all of a sudden I get a chat from Alexandria. Wow, it actually let me in. I'll leave. It's like, what the heck? I was wondering who was in here. So she literally joined. She's like, oh, I can join. And then she just dipped. What the heck?
That's crazy.
Why'd she leave?
I don't know.
Wow, boo. She's
So
still,
we
she's
can
still
get into
here?
our list here.
Nope, she left.
No,
she really
she's
did leave.
gone.
Wow.
I didn't even
Oh,
notice.
I just realized we're 15
We're gonna
minutes
get
in. Well,
into
guess what?
our-
It's time for
Yeah.
the 90s. It's been a week
All
again.
right. Yeah. What can you do?
Plus, I feel like we
yeah, I
also
figure
talk
we'll
more
just-
too if like I'm not online or something. We don't game as much because then it's like we haven't talked in a few days. So it's like, oh, we need to
Yeah,
catch
that's
up
what
on
I'm saying.
everything.
Jeremy's been on second shift, so like when he's on second, like we'll text here and there, but like
Mainly
it
it's for
hasn't
like,
been
hey,
that
what day you want to do
much
the
'cause I feel like-
podcast? Okay, we'll do it this day. Blah, blah, blah. That's pretty much it. Pretty much like honestly, most
Yeah.
of my family, that's how it is. Or like the Snapchat, whatever. But other than that, yeah. Although last night I was online for a little bit, but and then it's like
well,
this.
so usually if you're online, we'll talk like a lot, obviously, and
Yeah.
everyone's always talking about what's going on. But like even like this week's been like I feel like I said, Chloe's been sick every week, so I've been cleaning stuff up. So like I feel like even like texting anybody, I've just been like, I'm like, oh, I read that and didn't respond, or it's like
Yeah, I feel like
a little short thing.
I'm really bad at responding, especially when I'm on second shift, because like I'll see it like in the morning, so I was like, I'll respond later, and then later in the day I'll look back like I didn't respond. Or like third shift is really bad because like people text me during when I'm sleeping. I'll see it when I wake up, and then I'll just like because then it's like 4 p.m. and I'm starting my day for me. So then I go in the motions, and it's like 8 o'clock or 7 at night. Someone's like, "Oh, I texted you earlier." I was like, "You did? Oh, that was like 6 hours ago. Sorry, let me text you right back.
Whoopsies.
Whoopsies. I got it. The joys of working different shifts. But anyway, I'll let you start since all the clothes.
Okay, so I put this on there. I wrote the things from the 90s is the couches.
Oh,
And I
that
tried
reminds me
to
of the
look
show.
up
Was
a
it called The
picture.
Couch or something like that? What was it called?
Oh, Big Comfy Couch.
Yeah, good show.
I tried to look up a picture because I remember I found a picture at one point and Jamal was like, oh, we had that couch too. It was that blue couch and had the little pink, I don't know
Yes.
if they were dots on it or something. And it was like that fabric. They don't make really couches out of that fabric anymore. Where it was like, do you know what I mean? Like that fabric, I don't even know what it was, but they don't make it. I tried to Google it. I could not find it. And
Alexander
I was
texted us.
like,
I didn't think it would let me in. Sorry, I just thought that was funny.
we had that couch. And then do you remember the huge one we had in the basement? It was a sectional.
Yes.
And it was like totally 90s.
That was
the
90s.
pattern on it. Like
It always
had, like,
reminded
these
me of
light
like
colors
a
on
sweater,
it.
some like what's that dude's name? I forget the name.
It looks
Santa Claus,
like Bill Cosby.
or Bill Cosby,
Oh,
or the
dad,
the
the stepdad from
yeah.
Santa
what
Claus.
the hell was his name? Neil, I think it was.
Neil.
Was it?
Yes. And that couch, for some reason, it was a huge sectional. And that couch always reminded me, I think, because one of my memories is like
Neil.
Doug, Jamal just texted me, I'm ordering wings.
Hey,
Good for you,
skit,
Jamal.
skit.
Enjoy that, his cheat meal. Side note, we tried to have a,
Boo said,
we
I
tried
saw
to
your
have a
eyes
cheat
get all
meal
wide, and I
earlier.
was like, oops.
we tried to order a cheat meal earlier, but it ended up, it was just going to get tacos from that place, that new place by us.
Oh, that place is delicious. I want to have it. Remember that one time we were at your
But
house
the
and then
problem-
Boo showed up to your house and like, oh yeah, I bought the tacos too. That was funny.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Anyway,
The thing was that I tried to order myself tacos
Mhm.
and I didn't get to eat anything. That's why I made that pizza because
that sucks.
they put the tacos in aluminum foil.
Yeah.
But they took my veggie tacos and Jamal's meat taco and they put them all in the same
that
thing.
sucks.
So I was really sad.
That does suck.
But I might order a Jersey Mike's for
Ooh,
dinner.
You should. Jersey Mike's are
But anyways,
delicious. Plus, they're
now I
pretty.
kind of want it because
I remember that time we were at our house. It was on vacation and it was like really bad out. And then I remember I was asking Alexandria and Tatiana. I was like, well, "What do you guys think?" They're like, "Well, first of all, it's like almost 8 o'clock. I think it was after 7 or something. It's like it's after 7. Everyone's saying how bad it is. Like, all right, and like we'll stay. And I remember Tatiana being like, "Yay, we're staying," or something like that. They're like, "What are we doing for dinner?" Like, I don't know. And all of a sudden, Jamal's like, "What about Jersey Mike's?" And we're like, I was literally thinking the exact same thing. Okay, and then we all had.
They're good.
We all had a free sub or whatever, and like
Yeah.
So
I
we
haven't had any other rewards.
So we ended up just paying pretty much delivery fee, and that was it. I bought myself and Tatiana sub, and I got delivery from the app, and it was still less than I normally pay for one sub and like a drink and a chip myself. It was great.
Yeah.
I just made sure to give them a good tip. We're like hopefully because we had 3 different orders. Like hopefully they all bring the same order, and they did. So, but go ahead, sorry. I just wanted to tell that.
Yeah,
That
was good.
It was a good time.
The sectional in the basement
Mhm.
reminds me of this memory I have.
Okay.
It's
I'm
Doug.
listening.
He was sitting on, I can't remember his friend's name, but that was like in kindergarten. His name was like, his name was like right there and then gone. Doug will comment. I don't remember the kid's name, but like the kid, I think he had something with his neck, right? And his neck was like this.
Oh yeah, I was
So
gonna say.
Doug wanted to be cool. So Doug would always just do this with his head.
Mm-hmm.
And then Mom and Dad had to like intervene because he was getting his head was getting stuck.
Yep.
Because like if it's just one thing like too long,
Yeah.
like this muscle was getting overstretched and this one wasn't. So that's right, Karina. He did that. So
There is
there
a
you go.
picture of it
Anyways,
somewhere.
Jeremy, there is a picture.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why it's in my memory.
So this
You
one,
can go ahead.
This is, well, it's a little bit different, but it's not just the 90s. It was also into the 2000s. But I seen a thing about it recently. It made me think about it, and it was Delilah on the radio. Delilah.
Oh. I actually saved a TikTok that had said that because it was like literally like oh this'll bring you back, and it's like a kid sitting in the back seat listening
Yep,
to Delilah.
that was us. It always reminded me
Yes.
driving home from like the store or something. Just mom and dad just having it on for whatever reason. I don't know.
Gosh, I remember.
I don't
It
remember.
was always on.
Yeah, I don't remember what they talked about. I just remember her being on like all the time and always just hearing Delilah. I think it was
What the heck? I
99.1.
forgot. She was on for a long time too.
Yeah, I'm gonna Google like
I had
what's up with
actually
her.
I called into her one time.
Did you?
Yep, I did.
Did she
I
ever
actually
answer?
got through. I was on the
Oh,
radio.
really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
she's not. She's not look
It
what I
was-
thought she looked like.
She's blonde, right?
Yeah.
She's probably way older now.
She just did different than I thought she looked like. Maybe I remember. Anyway, really, I didn't know you got
I
on.
remember I called in because it was after I broke up with somebody and they were making me feel like guilty about it, I guess, afterwards. And I called in and I said that. And she was like, there's a reason you broke up with him. You need to move on and be done with him. But she was singing in her Delilah voice. It was, oh, gosh, I forget. I don't want to get canceled, so I can't say what I think he is. But
Is it who I think it is?
the probably the one that Dad did the singing up against the wall.
Yep. He still likes to bring that up.
And I think about that sometimes. Like, like, remember we were so late to go to that freaking tryout
American Idol.
for American Idol.
Bradley Center.
And sometimes I wonder, like, if we would have been on time, we could have been in there earlier, and one of us might have got picked.
I feel like part of the reason we didn't get picked it was already like way late in the day, and they were just done. That's what I feel.
And
like.
someone right before us got picked.
Yep. So that's the thing too, because like as we're like standing in like the line, it was like a line of 4 or 5, I think, of us, and like you could hear like the couple rows in front of you, like people getting picked or not. If I remember correctly, like we were all like talking to like other lines, and everyone just like, yeah, we're not gonna get picked, and none of us got picked. And like someone like a couple rows behind us did get picked. I was like, nice.
I feel like if we would have got there earlier, we could have.
Yep. I didn't know you called him Delilah for that though.
guy.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
Anyways,
go.
that was mine. I said Delilah.
Oh, duh. I don't even know what I'm talking about.
Delilah.
Mary-Kate and Ashley movies. And like them on just Mary-Kate and Ashley in
I don't
general.
know how I didn't put that on there. I used to
'Cause-
watch all the time. The one I used to watch all the time was going to grandma's house or something like that.
Oh,
And then
to
they're getting
grandmother's
kidnapped.
house we go.
Yeah, and they used to get got kidnapped. And I used to watch that all the time. I think I
Yeah.
used to watch it because like, oh, then I'm gonna go to Nana's or whatever. But man,
Do you remember Brother
for sale. Yep.
Only, what is it? 25 cents. Only 5 cents. I don't know. But yeah, gosh, I remember that. I remember I wanted to be like them so bad.
Mhm.
I was like, dang, I want to be Mary Kate and Ashley, but I wanted to be Mary Kate
Yeah.
because I thought she was cooler. And have you
Remember-
seen what they look like now?
Yeah.
Ugh. They're like so grossly skinny. They like I don't know if they both still smoke, but they did. Oh God, I think Mary Kate looks the worst now. One of them is married to some guy who's like at least 20 years older than them. So yeah,
That's
they
fun.
don't look great. You looking what they
Yeah,
look like?
it was Mary Kate, but they got divorced in 2021.
Oh. Well. Yeah. This doesn't look like it. They could have looked better.
Yeah. It was crazy
Don't
when I
smoke,
found
guys.
out that don't smoke. It was crazy when I found out that that Elizabeth Olsen was their sister. I remember when I found out about that, I was like, that makes so
Oh,
much
yeah.
sense. The Scarlet
She does look
Witch.
similar. She
Yeah.
looks similar to them.
I
yeah.
seen that they asked her when they did the Fuller House and the Mary Kate and Ashley said no, they asked her and she's like, no, I'm not going to do it. Like that was their thing. Which I respect
for
that.
her to
Yeah,
play
I
the
respect
part.
that. I will say that Elizabeth Olsen, Scarlet Witch, she's like perfect for that role. Her the series she did, WandaVision,
Oh yeah,
amazing. But yeah, Mary Kate, those were.
that's a good.
Remember,
good show.
It Takes Two. What the hell is it called? They had a show on ABC Family for one season, and it was good.
Oh, that was really good. Why was it only one
They
season?
canceled So Little. Was it So Little? No, it wasn't So Little Time. It was something
Yeah.
else. Was it?
Wasn't it? Unless they had multiple shows.
Nope, it was So Little Time. I was thinking of something else then. I guess. No,
When was that? Like
nope.
early
This is
2000s?
Two of a Kind. I was thinking of. That was a.
Two of a Kind.
That's what it was. That's right. They did Two of a Kind, and then So Little Time afterwards.
I kind of want to. We're gonna watch those. I kind of want to go back and watch that stuff.
I don't know. I remember Two of a Kind was like really good.
Yeah, it was.
It's not on anything, I think. Oh no, it's on. It's on YouTube. Yep, their first episode was September 25th, 1998, and their final episode was July 9th of 1999. Yep. So Little Time was when they
Wow.
were high schoolers or something. That was a good one too. I remember we were like obsessed with all of that back in the day.
Yeah.
It was so
yeah.
good though.
That was our life.
Did that also
really
only have one
was.
season? Yeah, So Little Time also had one season. I remember the
Weird.
we used to watch it all the time. Yeah, why did they? I don't know.
I used to think like they dressed so cool. Remember then they had, I think it was at Walmart. They had a clothing line.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yep.
I don't think I ever owned any of it though. I don't think I did.
Yeah. All right, what do I want to bring up? I guess I could just go into this one. I feel like we talked about it. Maybe VHS tapes. Did we talk about it? Maybe not. I don't know.
No, we talk about Blockbuster
Oh,
though.
okay. Well, VHS tape.
But yeah.
I'll bring up something else because it kind of goes in with that. I would say then, well, it's just more of like stuff back then, but it was see through everything. Like everything was see through back in the day, like the phones and
Oh.
everything. I feel
I
like
used to think the see-through phone was so cool. Not that I had one,
No.
but I really wanted
Yep,
one.
I remember they had it on Seventh Heaven. I was like, damn, I want one of those. That's so cool. Everything was see
Yeah,
through.
Seventh Heaven. That's when we talked about it. We would watch it as a family, and then afterwards have to talk about what the lesson was and
Yep.
what did you learn?
When I see their happy faces smiling back.
I was
at
watching
me.
that on I forget what it's
think it's
on,
Hulu or
going through
something.
the episodes again.
Yeah.
But then I got back into gaming more, so I stopped. I only can just pick one or the other. I'm either watching shows or
Oh, it's on
doing
Paramount. The more you know.
Do do do.
I remember I never finished
Everything.
the final
the see-through
season, though.
couches.
Oh yeah, see through. Damn.
I think that's when the see-through bags became a thing, but now they're like a thing for like if you go to sporting events. But a
Yeah.
lot of places are even banning those.
Yeah. What the heck, man? That brings
What
it
the
back.
heck? Oh, and they had the clear like Game Boys and.
Yes, they did. I never had a Game Boy. Well, no, I did, but it was like
No, I
it was
didn't
like an old one. But remember we had
Old
that what was it? The snowboard game on it. That's the only game he had.
Oh yeah.
I think it was a Game Boy. It was something.
It's a good game.
Yeah, but
That was a
see
good
through
game.
everything. That's what I got.
I got holiday programs and parties, like back when you were little, like the holiday programs you'd be in
Mhm.
and like the school parties and stuff. And I had saw this video someone did. They did it for Halloween and it was like 90s Halloween like decor.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn, like I missed that. Because like it's not the same now.
No.
Like people don't like decorate the same. Oh, what was it called? It was like we used to have one. I don't know if mom still has any. It would be like, like a thing of Santa
Yeah.
or like a ghost. But it was like these things that, not the beads that we used to melt together. It was something else. And it was really bumpy on one side and smooth on another
I know exactly
one.
what you're talking about. Yep. I forgot about those.
It's like made out of plastic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that brings you back too. Damn.
Yeah. And I remember like I went to St. Peter's and they had like made it was a Halloween party. And like I remember I won the pumpkin because I guessed how much it weighed. And I always still remember the guy spelled my name Felisha. And I was like, the heck?
What the heck, man?
That's
That's not my name, mister. You spelled it
No,
wrong.
I did, it was someone who also went to school there who was older. And I was looking like, what the heck? That's weird. But they made like a haunted house there.
Mm.
I don't know. Just like the holidays, we had even said about Christmas,
Yeah.
like definitely was different
Yeah. I feel like it's
back in the 90s.
yeah, people just made a bigger deal about it as when you're a kid. I think that's part of it. When you're a kid, people are like trying to make it extra special for you whenever. I don't know. I miss it. Plus, now you just, like we said, you're just older. You got so much going on. It's like the only day you have off is
Yeah.
Christmas, or if you're me, you work on Christmas, which is still
Yeah.
upset. I'm hoping this year that I'll finally get the other department and I can take vacation for Christmas and finally be off, or at least just take the day off. Because, as we said before, Christmas is my favorite holiday, and I just love being off for it. It sucks when you're not.
Yes, sir.
Especially when, like, it really sucked this Christmas, but I mean, it was. I know we're talking about it, so I'll talk about it again, but it was just nice though, because like, they didn't have to, but the whole family, like, what do you call it? Like, all got together like early in the day to make sure Dad and I could celebrate Christmas before we had to go to work. And when Dad and I were leaving, we're like, man, that was really nice of them. It sucked though, because everyone's at the house having fun. We're like, gotta go to work now. Everyone's like, bye guys. And it's like, I don't want to go to work. I want to be here, just sit around, eat food all day. Which,
Yeah.
especially when Mom, I want to say, Mom, the peanut butter cookie she made this year, but instead of sugar on top, she used like those that like sugar sprinkles.
Sprinkles?
Yeah, delicious.
Sharon's like,
Just
do
saying,
that
Mom.
shit again.
10 out of 10 would eat again. I remember after
What ate
Christmas,
again?
she gave me cookies, and then like she gave me some, and then like Doug also ate some, and I like made a joke or something. I was like, yeah, Doug ate my cookies, and then I picked up Dad the next day, and he had another a container. He's like, here, this is from your mom. This is for you. I'm like, hell yeah, more cookies from me.
Yeah, cookie time.
I left that in my bag. I didn't get this to Doug.
He said, Doug, you ain't getting my cookies now.
Remember, I dropped off Marshall one day, and I went, and it was like almost a week later, I think. And she's like, do you have cookies? I'm like, yeah, I got a few. She's like, how many do you have? I think I had like 2 or something. So she's like, here you go. Here's some more. I'm like, hell yeah, more cookies.
Yeah, bigbuddy.com.
Yeah, so I'd just be at work like, you know what? I can go for a cookie right now.
I'm going to have
Yeah.
one.
I guess you could tie that in too. I know we talk about Christmas, but just like as a kid, like how we made cookies as a kid, that was fun too. It was like always a thing.
Yeah, it was.
Good
Like a whole
times.
thing.
Yeah. We have old family videos of us like back in the day. I always joked that like we were vlogging like way before it was even cool.
Yeah, we were professionals.
We were always taking video. That's why we're so good now. That one
right.
was me or no, that was you.
That was me.
I will say this is a cool one, I think. The slap bracelet.
Slap bracelets. You know the thing is that they're a thing again?
I did see it. That's why it made me think of it. I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't
I
like
remember we
schools
used to
ban them or
have
something
one.
too back in the day because they said it was going to hurt somebody? I feel like it was a thing.
Oh, because you could take out what was inside of it. Yeah.
Oh yeah. There's a weapon, I guess. Lame, these damn kids.
They even have to bring up Disney again. They have them at Disney. Remember? They're like covered
That's
in like
right.
the rubber, and then some people buy them and use them to hold their
Mhm.
ears onto their backpack.
Oh, look at that.
I always want to get one and I don't get it.
Yeah.
So next time we go, I'm gonna get
Yeah,
it.
that reminds me how this what do you call it? The magic bands. We always talk about getting this last vacation when we went December. We finally got them.
Yeah.
Remember how long it took me to get mine? I remember because I said it then, but I had this card with like money on it for so long. I never figured out where I could use it. And I was like, oh, can I use it here? They're like, oh, you can use it anywhere in here. I was like, okay. I remember I walked up and I had Magic Band. I was like, can I use it here? The guy's like, oh, absolutely, you can use it here.
And Jeremy was like,
I was like, all right, slide that, let's go. So I got
Let's
myself
go.
a Magic Band. I want to get myself another one when we go. They're just so
Yeah,
cool. It's
we
because
need
it's
to go
just so,
back.
especially when you go to the park, it just boop.
And especially if you're staying on property to get inside your room.
Yep, that was nice. Because I remember then randomly, like my phone wouldn't let me in, but my watch still did. Or like when
Mhm.
you're at the park, like when you go to like Fast Pass, whatever, instead of everyone getting phone out, you just go boop. It's just so
I
much
think you only
easier.
got to do it once then, right?
Yeah, it's way easier.
Just one
Mhm.
one boop instead of your phone.
Yep, yeah, because I was going ding, 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 ding. It's just everyone goes by and still boop, 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 boop.
Yeah, way easier.
Gotta love it. We love Disney, if you can't tell.
Obviously.
Anyways, your turn.
All right. 10-wise, I'm just going to list off a few here. Jeremy says rapid fire.
Yep.
And then we can talk about our next series for next week and close it off.
All right.
I think I touched on this last time though, and I think I did. I just wrote like the mixtapes and recording songs because I remember back before CDs, we used to mix on cassettes.
Yep.
And I don't know where those are, but I really wish we could listen to them
Me too.
because like we would pretend like we were doing radio shows and stuff.
I remember there was even this thing that I got for Santa. It was like a radio. It was called Radio DJ or something like that, and it actually worked.
Mm-hmm.
And it would play through the speakers and look at that.
Yeah, you could play and listen. It would get a radio station you can listen to.
Yep. I mean, you had to be close to listen to it.
That
but it
was
still
cool.
worked. So we were cool.
I have that, and then I have like waking up when you're on summer break or just being on like summer break in general. Like,
Remember,
I don't know. You know when
yeah.
you hear like the birds would always be outside. You
Remember
hear
one
someone
Saturday
mowing
morning?
their grass.
One Saturday
Oh,
morning.
one Saturday morning.
I didn't put it on my list, but I just thought about it. But I remember I would legit lay my
Recess
outfit.
the show.
I'll lay my outfit out the night before, so I would wake up and just be able to watch One Saturday Morning. You know, Doug,
was
Recess,
good
and all that
show.
shit. So good, so good.
Also just for like the clothes, we had touched on that with like the jacket, but just like the clothes in general, like the 90s kind of like design and feel like, I'm like, oh, watch me just started to dress all 90s again.
Right?
I mean, not some of the fashion, like the freaking like long short jeans. We don't need to bring them
Oh yeah,
back
no.
for guys. No, thank you. And then I just wrote like unreachable, like if you didn't have a phone back then, so if you were gone somewhere, like
That was it.
I don't know where the he is, what they're doing.
Or if you call someone, you had to
and
ask
then
for them
the
or leave a
music.
message.
Oh yeah. The music videos. Yeah, if you had called someone and you have to their parent would answer, "Can I talk to so and so?"
Okie dokie. Or the best,
And
only
before
one
you can
person could
call
be on.
ID,
Someone
you have no idea.
Someone would have to be on the, or if you couldn't be on the internet and the phone at the same time.
Oh yeah, or the dial-up noise.
Say, or dial-up internet. I remember when we got super fast
Yeah.
internet. Dad was just like, "Whoa, that's fast!" You click it, bam, there it is. Bam, there. Speaking of that, Doug and I got a thing the other day that they said they're going to be putting in fiber optic internet by us now.
About
Doug's like, "Does that
fine.
mean we get the internet like Felicia and Jamal?" I'm like, "I sure as hope so, man. Because if not, if they do this and we don't get it, I'm gonna be pissed." I'm like, "You serious? I've been waiting for so long."
You're gonna get
Yep.
it one day.
My streams are looking legit. Anyways, what else you got? Or is that it?
That's it for that.
Oh.
So you can rapid fire yourself.
All right. Well,
That sounded crazy.
I guess we could. That does sound crazy. I guess you could wrap this in, but a cassette recorder, like how we recorded cassettes. Actually, that's how we used to make those mixtapes. CD players, which I
Yes.
think we kind of mentioned, but whatever.
The anti-skip one.
The Talk Boy. I never had one. I always wanted one, like the one that Kevin had in Home Alone, like when he recorded people saying.
Oh,
I wanted one so
yeah.
bad. The Velcro paddle ball, which was
Oh,
Yep. I can hear the noise in my head. And then the last one I have on here is floppy disks.
I
That
remember
brings you
floppy
back.
disks.
I'm trying to decide if I should tell this memory or not, because it's
Is it nasty?
no, it's just. I guess I'll tell it, and then if it's bad, maybe I'll edit it out. So
Maybe you'll edit
floppy
it out.
disk, for whatever reason, reminds me of 9/11, and this is why.
What?
Dad came home from work and he had a floppy disk and it was the images of the second plane hitting the second tower and like the explosion and everything. From it.
Why?
I don't know.
Why did he have that on a floppy
I do not.
disk?
And it was like high definition. Like someone like legit. I don't know how he got it, but he got it. I think someone found it on the internet or something. But it was on a floppy disk. I remember him showing me it. It's like, damn. I don't know why that's what floppy disk reminded me of though. It's crazy.
I don't remember seeing those pictures, Jeremy.
It's burned into my brain. So, I guess we'll leave it in the comments. Tell me how up it is that's what I remember as a kid. I was 9 years
So
old.
that's why I have all these problems.
I was 9 years old. I've seen that. People make that joke. It's like people always wondering why this age group is up. And it's like we literally saw planes hit the towers and them collapse and all these people dying on live television like it was nothing.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah, I remember I thought it was tourist, but I found out it was not.
I also thought the same thing.
I think it's all I have to say about that. We'll touch on that another day.
Yeah, I'm trying to look what Chloe's doing. She's barking. She's by
We
the door.
do.
So I'll wrap it up before she has a problem in the house.
Wrap it up before she wraps it up.
So for our next series, Jeremy's the one that set this up, but I don't know if he remembers, so it'll probably be a surprise for him
I'm saying
too.
I honestly don't know what the next thing is, so we're about to find out together, guys.
Okay, so this is a series that's going to go in parts.
Oh,
We're going to see, because you know how we get to talking and we'll see how it goes. But we're going to be talking about our favorite rides and things at each Disney park.
Well, we'll boil
so
it down to 5. I'd say
off.
we'll boil it down to 5 rides each, because otherwise we'll go on for probably 3 hours each, probably.
Yeah.
I'd say 5 is good.
And obviously there's probably going to be a couple like food treats I'll have to mention
because
as
it's also going to be by park, and then I also told her we need to do Disneyland separate because that's a completely different entity too.
Yes.
So
that'll
it'll
be separate.
So it'll be Magic Kingdom, Animal Kingdom, Epcot, Hollywood Studios, and then Disneyland park, and then California Adventure, which is both Disney parks. And then I said if it goes well, maybe we'll do Universal too. We'll see.
Yes.
But it's going to be separate.
But obviously, as you can tell, we're really missing Disney and stuff anyway, so might as well.
Yeah, I remember I just randomly thought of it one day. I was like, hey, this is my idea. She's like, actually, that's a really good idea. I was like, look at me. I thought of a good idea.
We'll talk about
Yeah.
Look at me.
I thought of a good idea. Look at me.
So we'll start off next week with Magic Kingdom.
So we do a Magic Kingdom, or comment down below if you think. Actually, no, because okay, sorry. This is what we'll do. We're starting with Magic Kingdom. Comment down below which one you want us to do second. Because by the time we see it, we're already going to be doing number 1. So tell us what you want to do the second one, and when everyone gets the most votes, we'll do that one second.
So comment down below, and then tell us your favorite stuff too, like about Magic Kingdom.
This will be Magic Kingdom, so then you can tell us your favorite things about there.
I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna be on the app acting like I'm there, looking up things.
I see that all the time.
Yep,
it's like when you're sitting at work, all sad because you're at Disney, so you're looking at wait times.
I do it.
Or
looking up like food.
I've done it a few times.
Sometimes I'll go like I'm gonna put an order in. I just don't hit send. I'm like, oh, okay, what's the nearest time? Okay, cool. In 10 minutes, what do I want?
Boo's done. Of course, she's like, hey, we're not Disney, but if we were, this ride is only a 10-minute wait. I seen a thing recently too. This girl, like, she said she lives. It was, it's your For You page, but it's on Instagram. But like, it was a bunch of Disney, but it like popped up, and it was like, she said something like, oh, I'm from Orlando or whatever, and I just got off work. I feel like going to Disney, so I'm just gonna go to Disney. So she literally just went to Disney. She got dinner, went on a ride or two, and then she's like, all right, now I'm going home. I commented, I was like, that's the dream right there. And everyone's like, you seriously did that? She's like, I have an annual pass. I'm like, if annual pass,
why wouldn't you?
if this is real life right now, like say Felicia and I lived in Orlando, you're not. We would finish this podcast. I'm like, all right, what park we going to, Felicia? Let's go.
Yeah, we would go do a couple rides, probably eat something, just sit there.
I'd be like, hey, want to go to Disney Springs tonight?
Amazing.
Sure, okay, let's go.
I would eat my Dole Whip then.
Me too. Plus, you want to be active, walk around Disney Springs a little bit, you're good to go.
There you go.
I'm just saying. Anyway, yeah, so that's going to be our next series.
Yeah, comment down below your favorites. All right, so
and congratulations to everyone for making it this far, because this is now officially our longest podcast yet.
It really is. So thanks for listening. As you know, we always got a lot to talk about. So thanks for listening. Make sure you, as always, like, comment down below.
And also, I keep forgetting to respond about this, but if you go to anchor.fm/so you don't forget, or look in the show notes, you can leave us a voice message. Tell us what you think.
Please do. We'll play it.
Yeah. I haven't checked them in a couple of weeks, so maybe there might be some there, but probably I haven't mentioned it. But go ahead and leave us a message.
Leave us a message so we can play
Yeah.
it.
Anyway.
And don't forget. So we are. So you don't forget, Felicia.
Jeremy.
Bye bye.
Toodaloo.